Hey man, before we start this video, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, y'all hit that share button. Okay, we about to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we hitting that like button, we hitting that share button, we hitting that comment, we hitting them comments. Let's go, man. Hood's Billionaire TV, big favor, big abundance. Let's get into the video. What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hood's Billionaire. Welcome to Hood's Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're gonna be talking about Herbo. Okay, getting caught with the Blicky, and getting caught with the Blicky, and getting caught with about 300 grams of marijuana. I think they reported. Let's talk about it. So Herbo, he was in Chicago. He was moving around in Chicago in the shy doing his thing, and man, he ended up getting caught with a Blicky. Is a misdemeanor, unlawful possession of a firearm, and he had some weed on him also as well. Now the only thing I'm gonna say about this, even though it's a little misdemeanor, he also fighting a fraud case, a real vicious fraud case that he got going on. Identity theft. They were using stolen credit cards and allegedly, this is all alleged, that he was using stolen credit cards and stolen identities to, you know, pay for expensive meals and trips and jewelry and private jets and stuff like that. He just been charged. He hasn't been found guilty. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I know that doesn't help with that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help that you getting caught with Blickies and you getting caught with, you know what I'm saying, weed. Even though you can say, man, you know, weed is legal in Chicago, but you know, having weed and a gun, that's never a good thing, and that's unlawful possession of a firearm, and you got weed. So you don't ever want to have those two together. You know what I mean? Especially when you got a high amount like that. But you know, I know that's not gonna look good in regards to the other case. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of looked like you moving unlawfully out here. And Herbo, man, one thing I can say about Herbo is that he is I've seen his life change, man, as he's grown up, right? As he's become a father. You see him do a lot of good things for the community. And you've seen him grow. I believe his last baby mama, fabulous daughter, has definitely helped him with his overall growth. I think Herbo would attest to that and say that, like, you know, she definitely really helped me grow a lot as a man. You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard him say that on different interviews, how she's helped him grow and evolve as a man. You know what I mean? So definitely want to salute him for that, man, and his overall evolution as a human being. But one thing I can say is that, you know, even though he's evolved and done better as a man, you know, essentially you gotta really speak to the fact of, you know, what's going on in regards to this rap life and these street life, right? Like I always tell a lot of people, like, rap is an illusion, man. And I don't know if he did the identity theft or not, but I mean, to be alleged of that, you know, I believe it's a federal crime. So if they have, you know, information that shows to that, I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire. So all I'm saying is the practice, for a lot of these guys that are preaching like these poor spending habits and you know, poor, you know, financial literacy and judgment, you know, that life isn't real. You can't live that life realistically, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually you're gonna end up going broke. It's just hard to live life that way. And if you see a lot of the billionaires, they don't practice this stuff. You know, you don't hear them talking about poor spending habits, man. They talk about good saving and investing habits. You know what I'm saying? So I think Herbo, you know, it just in life, I think as he continues to evolve, I think you're going to continue to hear his message change, and I think you're going to continue to hear him progress. And I think this is just something, a part of that evolution that's going to help him become the person that he's meant to become. You know what I mean? And you know, at the end of the day, man, I mean, you in Chicago, so yeah, I can understand him having the blick on him. Yeah, I can understand him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, wanting to smoke, you know, because that wasn't nothing but a smoke pack. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody know Herbo that said out his mouth. He wanted to pay for a blunt roller. He said that's how much weed he smoked, that he was willing to pay, I think, like $40,000 or $50,000 a year to somebody just to roll blunts for him, because he don't like rolling up. So we know he smoked a lot of weed, so that wasn't nothing but a smoke pack. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, Herbo it's just time for him to just grow all the way up. And I think once all the smoke settled and everything's done, when all of this is done and he done got through everything, I think he's going to be a highly evolved human being that is going to be influential with being a part of the start of the change for the Chicago narrative. I really truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? I think he one of them ones that can help with that situation. So, man, shout out to G Herbo. And lyrically, before I even get off here, I also want to say this. Let's just be real. Lyrically, Herbo is the truth. He's definitely grown lyrically. Okay? G Herbo can rap. Okay? If you just wanted me to be honest, out of all the guys coming out of the Shy on that drill rap scene, Herbo got the best bars. Nobody can out rap G Herbo. I don't care who you name. None of those guys are better than him lyrically. Okay, so we know he growing there. Okay, so, but I just think all in all, I just think, you know, all of these things are just meant, you know how the universe works, to guide him and help him grow. It's not meant to harm him or to hurt him. It's just meant to help him grow. Okay, so Jeremiah 29:11. Y'all go look that up. But this the guy, Hood's Billionaire, man. Big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy, Hood's Billionaire. Big favor, big abundance, man. I'm gone.